Hello, my beautiful people, and welcome to Fun in the Kitchen with April. And today we're going to make a seafood boil. But before we go on, I just have to say that, everything that's going on with the protesting and everything, I feel you. We have got to have change with our justice system, just all the way around the way we shop. We need to contribute back into our community. We just have to do better. And I hope that you all get out and vote whenever the primaries are in your state. Here in Georgia, the primary is June 9th. You have to get out and vote to make your difference. Okay? So, without further ado, we're going to get on to making our seafood boil. Okay, so for our seafood boil, we're going to use shrimp, and this is about a pound of shrimp here. We have some king crab legs, red potatoes, some beef sausage links, the little bitty ones, the little smokies, and some corn that we already boiled because, corn can take some time to cook, so we already boiled that. And I also prepared the sausage already. So now what we're going to do is start combining everything together. Okay, so I forgot to tell you, and we're going to use some Old Bay seasoning, and I'm also going to put some cayenne pepper in there too. Let me show you my cayenne pepper so you guys can see the cayenne pepper. Here we go. We're going to use some cayenne pepper today. Okay, so let me get my potatoes together and my crab legs and shrimp and everything together, and I will get back with you. Okay, so here we have already cut up our potatoes, and what we're going to do, we're going to actually bake our potatoes first, and we're putting in a special seasoning that we made. Now, if you want some of that seasoning, that is something that we make. I will put my email address below in the description box below, and if you'd like some of that seasoning, I'll put that down there, and you can email me and let me know that you want some, and I'll tell you how much our seasoning is. And we're also sprinkling some Old Bay on there. So we want to have our potatoes prepared, and we want to get them nice and soft first before we actually put everything together. So this is how we do ours. Okay, and actually it allows for the seasonings to become a part of each portion of this dish. Okay, and then once we put everything together, you'll see how everything comes together, and you can't taste it, but all the flavors are there and mixed together as well. So I'm going to pop this in the oven, and I'll return with you once these are done. Okay, so we've started boiling the water with some seasonings added to it. So again, you have your Old Bay, your cayenne pepper, some bouillon cube, chicken bouillon cube. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, because this has boiled, so now what I'm going to do is add my corn. All the corn I have, I'm going to add my corn, and I also have some chopped up onion. We're going to put in here, and that's just, the onion's just going to give it a bit more flavor, okay? We're going to put this in here, and we're going to add the seafood last, okay? Because the shrimp and the crab legs cook pretty quickly. So I'm just going to continue to add this in. And then I'll add my onions in here. And the corn was also cooked in the same seasoning. So it's just going to have that extra flavor to it. That's good. That one got away from me. There we go. Oh, and I forgot to say, this recipe here is for Devora. So Devora, if you're watching, this is for you. You asked for it, and here it is. And all the other requests I have, that's coming up too. So don't fret. I'm getting to everyone's recipes. Okay. Everything everyone wants to see, I'm getting to it. Okay. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and add in my onion. There we go. Excuse the TV.
You sure you never signed up for any of this?
I'm gonna add in all of this onion.
Here's your
And remember, like I said earlier, please get out and vote. That's one of the ways we can change things. Get out and vote. Not just during the presidential elections, but in your local elections too. That's where you can make your difference. So please do that, because we need it, and people have died for us to be able to vote. So please get out there and do that. Okay, so I have my onion in there, and I'm gonna let that cook for a little bit before I add the rest in. I'm gonna let those things boil together before I add the rest in, okay? All right, and we'll be back. Okay, so now, you know what? I didn't let it boil. I decided, let me put these sausage in here too. Get the sausage in there. I forgot about that, so let's get that in here. And then we'll let it boil a little bit. Get that all in here. This good sausage. And we're just gonna let that boil, okay? So I'll be back. I'm gonna put all these sausage in, and we'll be back. And you see everything is blending in there nicely. Okay, so now we are ready to put the crab legs and the shrimp and our potatoes in as well. So that's what we're gonna do. And let me go ahead and start incorporating these things into our boil. So there we go. I'm gonna get all this stuff in here. That's what you want to do. Make sure you get your potatoes and everything in, because now that everything has cooked, we can now put our seafood in last. And that's what we're going to do, and it's not going to take long. And then once we get everything in, so this is what, just dump all of that in there like that. People are impatient, and I'm gonna put these crab legs in here. People are hungry and they ready to eat, and they telling me to hurry up, so I'm trying to get everything in. I'm getting all of this good stuff in here, just like this. Get all your stuff in, and then I'm gonna get this shrimp and throw that shrimp in there. And there we go. Throw that shrimp in there. Throw everything in there together. Alright, and we're going to let everything boil. Okay, we'll be back. Okay, I want to show you that even though I had it in a big pot, we decided to just put everything in the pan and let it go in the oven with the juices and everything. And I'm going to pull up on it so that you can see. And there you go. It's in the oven instead of in the pot. Okay, and we'll let that cook for a few minutes. Okay, and I'm back, and I will show you our seafood boil in a minute. But right now, I'm going to make this butter garlic lemon sauce that we use to dip our seafood in. So I have 5 cloves of garlic in here, and I'm going to use this whole thing, the rest of this that I have in my, I can't believe it's not butter, and I'm going to put this into my pan, because we're going to need all of this butter to make this good, delicious sauce. Get that all in there. And we're going to just let everything combine get tasty, because this is just a delicious sauce. Okay, now we're going to add our minced garlic. I told you I used 5 cloves of garlic, and I minced it up myself like I always do. And then we're going to let this melt down. We're going to let this melt down just like this. And I'm just stirring it to make sure that I get my garlic good and incorporated into this butter. Just like that. Okay, so our butter has melted and the garlic and everything is combined in here. But I didn't put the lemon in here just yet because we do have company and everyone doesn't like lemon in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave the lemon juice to the side. But what you can do is, if you like, you can add in 2 teaspoons of lemon juice into your garlic butter sauce. Okay, so I'm going to turn this off, take it off the fire, and then I am going to plate up our seafood boil meal. Okay, so now I'm gonna add into my delicious seafood boil. As you can see, it looks great. And I'm going to add in my shrimp, corn, and potatoes into a bag, and I'm going to mix some of the garlic butter sauce in there as well. And then I can plate it up, and that's how we do it. Just like that. And all the ingredients are nicely mixed. Probably put a little bit more seasoning in there just to give it that extra, yes, this is deliciousness going on in there. And we're only doing this size bag right now because this way we will have enough for everyone to get out of here and make their plate. So this is what we're doing. I'm getting all that goodness in there. Those nice juicy crab legs and shrimp, all of that. Put a little bit more seasoning in there just to give it that extra oomph to it. Oh, it's gonna be so delicious. And we're gonna shake everything up. We're gonna add some of this butter to it, and we're just gonna shake, 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 shake. Shake, shake, shake. Oh, that's gonna be delicious. And you're gonna close up your bag and you're gonna shake it up. Absolutely delicious. I can't wait for you guys to try this recipe and let me know how much you enjoyed it and what other things you did to yours. If you like yours spicy, you can make it spicier, add a little more cayenne pepper to it. I didn't make it as spicy because, again, I said we have company and everyone will eat it. If she wants more spice, she can put some more spice to it. But that's basically it. And then you put it in on your plate and you are good to go for eating. All right. Okay, and here is our beautiful, delicious seafood boil. I want y'all to try to make you some. And remember to like, comment, subscribe, and press the notification bell so that you know the next time I have a great recipe for you. And remember, get out there and vote so you can make a difference. See you later. Bye.